right. Hi, guys. I'm going to wait for you to come on back in while I get these photos together. All right. Are y'all back? Uh, All right. Hi, y'all back? Come on in. Come on in. You know how it be. All right. Here. You know how it be. Start putting your questions in the chat. I'm going to update these videos that I just did with you guys. Here. All right. But we left out on the LA gangs, and so it very much looks like they are looking at, his behavior. Okay, all of that determines everything, right? If he's more of a civilian type of energy, like, he's back to just being Blueface, the star, the celebrity, all of that, then he may stand, a chance, right? Here. Give me 1 second. Okay. I might leave that. All right, but there is some energy 5 of Wands coming in. Okay. Yeah, so they are holding back. Okay. 5 of Wands. This is a very much watch, wait, and see type of energy when it comes to whatever's going on with the gangs and the LA gangs, and when it comes to Blueface, it's very much giving a watch, wait, and see. Okay. There is a Leo here, very, very strong, okay, in this energy, a Leo energy, Aries energy, Scorpio um energy here. It's almost two. This gives me the energy of two, of somebody waiting on a signal. Like there is somebody personally holding, okay, whatever this negotiation is, okay, back. We have the Chariot energy and the Four of Pentacles, okay. I don't think that they don't want him to go back to jail. There is some type of grievance here. They are showing restraint in whatever this grievance is. Okay, only he knows what that is, but this strength card shows that they are showing restraint because they do not want him to go back to jail. Okay? So it again, it looks like, they're giving him an opportunity to fly straight and to fly right, okay, here, but there are very much some things that he had to answer for, that he, the 9 of Wands and this 7 of Swords. There are a lot of people that feel some type of way. There are several people that definitely want to get, okay, their lick back. There's some type of partnership energy here. Okay, it may involve two males, could be some business, all right. But there's a couple of people that feel a type of way, a couple of people that definitely want to get their lick back as far as this LA gangs situation, but they are showing restraint. Okay. Um, and a lot of that too, I don't know how long he was supposed to stay in. They feel like there is a snitch somewhere, that somebody is operating with the feds. So I don't know if somebody planted some kind of rumor that he is cooperating with the feds, but it kind of gives me like that Nipsey energy, where that one guy, he went away to prison or whatever, and I guess he got out, or he wasn't supposed to get out, or maybe he was supposed to get out later, but he got out earlier. Okay. I don't know. It gives me maybe that somebody is creating some type of rumor, all right, that he may be in cahoots, all right, partnering up with the feds here. There's a Queen of Wands. There is a fire sign energy that is on some fuckery. A Leo. Okay. A Leo. I have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a fire sign that is on some absolute fuckery. I don't know who that is. Okay. But there is somebody definitely, it could, because these are two men, just for the sake of the, okay, that is working in cahoots with the police. All right. Here, and people feel some type of way. All right. And there is a messy ass feminine. Okay. Here, saying something or stating something as if it is true can be stirring the pot. There is a feminine somewhere that holds a lot of power, a lot of say so. We have this Queen of Wands and uh this Ace of Swords energy. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if there's a leader or something. I don't know about them criminal activities, but there's some type of figure here that whatever they say holds a lot of weight within um this community, I suppose, or something like that. Okay. Speaking of Wack, okay, let's get the energy surrounding his money and all of that now that he is out, his career and things like that. Should he stay with Wack? Should he get new management? Okay. Here, do you guys trust? What do you guys think? Okay. Hmm, that's interesting. That gives bad news. Okay, we've got a curse and perseverance and evidence. All right. Somebody said they thought that somebody was a snitch behind getting some money and some type of idea and gain. All right. It's giving like a puppeteer type of energy. He may even be convincing, trying to convince him again to reel in Chrisean for toxic purposes only, just so she could, like, that's good money, that's good news, so she can crash out. All right, tell her whatever, bring it all back in. But there's this conflict again. I feel like it leads to jail. All right, have all this play out on TV, him and the other girls, him marrying somebody, okay? Here, and again, this falls under a curse, okay? Here, you can't mix godly things and then encourage this threesome type, behavior. Like Holy Spirit is saying, please don't fucking do it. Somebody's cooking up an idea that's gonna get a whole lot of people fucked up, and he's gonna be the one to walk away with the majority of the money. Here, all right, off of creating this very, very toxic idea. Somebody he's putting these ideas in Blue's head, okay, this is how you get it all back. This is how you get it all back. But then we have, I said, the Blue is not going to end up with the money that he thinks is going to end up. And may even, this could already be the case with this robbery and this pride. Okay. Here, something comes up missing, maybe some money or something. And it's just like, I don't know what happened. I had to put it here. I had to put it there. And you know what I immediately just channeled? Don King. Don King energy, Don King and Mike Tyson. And when Mike came, like, where's all my fucking money? And Don was like, well, this and this. That's what this is giving. Okay, that's what this is giving. All right. All right. So let's close this up. We've done 3 readings. All right. Leave your questions because I'm about to wrap this up. How does all of this work out? All right. How does all of this work out ending 2025. Okay, what can we expect to see here with Blueface and all of these affairs? What can we expect to see? Witchcraft. Okay. That's Chrisean. Water energy. Anytime this come up, that's her energy. All right. Um, bitch, I said that. I said that. I said that. Okay, so they were like, no, don't doubt your. I was finna walk it back because you know how some people they be like, no, yeah, no, they said what they said. Okay, here, all right, and you know, Chrisean has, you know, regardless, once you link up with Diddy and that whole, he over in jail right now, whatever, but once you kind of link up with that crowd, you get access to various things. So she has touched some circles that Blue did not have access to, things that Blue did not have access to, whether, because she makes a lot of threats. She makes a lot of threats, which makes me feel like she may have access to some of these things. Okay. I know a friend of a friend of a friend. All right. But I do see some witchcraft manipulation energy around the figure, body dysmorphia, face, or things of that nature. So that's something that he needs to be mindful of. Uh Possibly another baby, a repeated pattern. Okay. Here, making sure he doesn't repeat that pattern. All right. But definitely aesthetic. Okay, he needs to watch out and go get therapy. All right. Get therapy, cleanse, detox. All right. Because if you're under drugs, you're more susceptible to manipulation and those type of things when somebody is trying to do that to you. All right. How does this end with Blueface? All right. Here, the rest of the year, let's close it out. Yeah, monitoring spirits. There's a lot of evil eyes surrounding him right now. So again, I said there are people that you know there are people that got issue and want to get their lick back. There are people holding restraint to see if he's going to change and fly right. There are people. This is definitely a little bit of elite sacrificial witchcraft. All that energy, very very heavy. Okay, we do have a crowd. The crowd, the fans want to see him transform and get back to being blue. Okay, get back to being blue, get back to being the life of the party, making good music also. But there is also this energy too that if that's the best thing, because he could fall back off of the wagon again, right? We have deception and blunt and dangerous. It can he be able to get into that crowd and not fall into temptation and end off worse. And so it's like, if he thinks that he won't be able to do it and keep his nose clean, because the LA thing and holding that beef and that drama back all hinges on him keeping his nose clean. Very much civilian, very much I am just Blueface, the reality TV star, rapper. I heard Ray J. I don't know. I don't even know what that means here. Okay, I did not block you. I did not block you. I don't even know how to block anybody. Okay, I don't. I ain't touched nothing. I've just had the card, so I don't know. Uh, my accounts tend to be hacked, so it could be somebody. Okay, like, but whatever. All right, we move on. Okay, it'd be a lot of shady shit going on, but no, I did not. All right. So I can say his fans want him to get back to the music, but not if not if that will result in his downfall. Okay, here, close it up. Yeah. Overall energy. Keep his nose clean. Okay. Detox. All right. Here. And the eager. Okay. So I can say that his fans are eager to see him get back to being him. All right. But a better, newer, improved. Okay. Detoxed him. All right. Um, Here, manage Villa. Yeah, get back to the art. Get back in his bag. Get back into being his own boss. Firing his manager. Okay, here, because that's giving me your walking papers. We got manager, and here's the box. So that's firing the manager and getting somebody that can help manage. All right, here, and we do got villagers. I'm saying, like, sometimes it. How many of y'all don't work for bosses, and even though you were doing, you were putting up the numbers, you were making the company money, but you can tell that a nigga was jealous of you, right? And low key kind of wanted to be with you. You cannot be around people that want your life or that envy you, okay? And I'm getting that energy very, very strong, okay? Here. So did he beat her like he said? Let's look. All right. Here. Yeah. So Spirit is saying fire the manager because the manager is only going to lead him back down a dark path, which may be drugs and all of these things. Because, like I said, he's easier to control. And when you're on drugs and manipulation and all those things, people can steal your money. They can do all kinds of things because you're not in your right mind. Okay. Here. So we have song and go rogue. Rogue is very much giving going solo. Okay. I don't know if he drinks lean or anything like that or something allegedly, apparently. Okay, but it's definitely giving detox. Okay. Here. And yeah, let's close this up with did he put hands on her like she said? Now I touched on it a little bit in the prior reading, and they were basically saying if he did, then he would take a hit in his finances. You will see that energy. If he did put hands on her and stomp her out, as she said, you will see, yeah, a hit in his finances here, his securities. Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. That will be the first sign that he did that. Okay, is a direct hit to his judgment. I feel like he did. Okay, he may end up. All right, he got to get back on the good foot, real. Yeah, he did it. All right, allegedly, apparently, his money, he's gonna take a hit. All right, so we have Judgment card, Knight of Pentacles, and that's probably why he's gonna need the girls because you've been out 24 hours. God and the spirit team set you down in jail for 2 years. You were supposed to get out in 6 months, but you had drugs, so you sat down there for 2 years. You was out less than 48 hours, and you didn't stomped on his mama. Yeah, you ain't All right. So yeah, Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. He may have already kind of blew that opportunity. All right. Here, like he was on the pathway when he came out. He had the baby, he had the kids. This was his energy. All right. Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. All right. But then he did that, caused that heartbreak. Three of Swords. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands and Five of Cups, disappointment. Chrisean here at the Queen of Cups. So he's going to take a hit. He's going to, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, this is very much giving until you do right by me. World card and the Six of Pentacles. He can just wrap it up. All right. He's not going to be able to have any motion until he has to fly right and do it straight. All right. But he's set himself back by whatever happened with him and Chrisean and that whole thing. Okay. Here. Okay. Well, thank you. All right, you guys, y'all been eating. Okay, we've been on here. I had so much fun. Thank you for everyone. I love spending time with you guys. Make sure that you are all subscribed here. Meet me over in my VIP Patreon. Okay, that is where we do exclusive readings. All right, here's stuff that I really can't say on YouTube and deep dive. Now, what people have been asking me about is, Chrisean has been very, very upset, and a lot of people feel like she's alluding to she keeps slipping up when it comes to Ronnie Doe. All right, want to go in VIP and get into that energy, maybe even do a spirit channeling of Ronnie Doe and his energy surrounding everything and all of that. Okay, here. All right. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. All right. So I will see you guys next time. Meet me over in VIP. Let me know when you get over there. Remember, if you're in VIP, you get priority video requests. So those readings automatically go up. Otherwise, y'all eat all weekend and enjoy. I love you so much. Mwah. See you later.